All right, guys, welcome to another video. Time to get started. So, first off, real quick. So, these Dong company guys contacted me saying that my chart was wrong on my site, that they lowered their prices. Well, I'm going to show you right now. The guy actually raised his prices again after I made my video. Pretty sneaky. So, here's the buy VND checkout, and you can see, put my address. You are a liar. Vietnam land. I mean, just made a joke out of it. But the point is, the guy's charging $75.99 for Vietnamese dong for 1 million. So looking at the rates on xe.com, xe.com is a currency exchange site. xe.com charges, well, they're showing you what the rate is. It's $46.99 per million. Okay, that makes sense. Now, this guy's charging $75.99. So when you do the calculation, he's actually charging you 40.49% higher. Now, again, Chase charges $54.09, which is only 15.11% higher. Now, here's the kicker. Treasury Vault and Dinar Inc. are charging 121% more. And yeah, they're charging 121% more than the actual rate that I'm getting from, I guess the rate that I'm getting from online. Let's just go ahead and show you real quick. So Treasury Vault, and by the way, Treasury Vault, if you search for Treasury Vault on Google, you'll probably see my video right there because it shows up all the time. And here is the original video from November 19th that I did on Treasury Vault and Tampa Dinar and this other company where the guy, I was all happy. I'm like, hey, great, I got the guy to lower his prices. Well, guess what? He just flipped around and raised his prices again. So anyways, watch that video. That's the first one that goes in with this series. So check this out. Look at what this guy did. This is just crazy. So if you look here, this is a screenshot from archive on October 30th of last year. The price was $69.66. And I did my video around November. If you look back in July, the price was still $69.66. Then I did my video and he decided he was going to lower his prices. So let me see. Where was it? I probably closed it. Oh, there it is right there. So on December 16th, he lowered his prices right before I did my video to $58.99. And then I'm like, great, I succeeded. I got somebody to lower his prices. But then he just goes around, turns it back up. And now it's not $58.99. Now it's $70.99. So that was pretty sneaky, guy. Great job there. Archive.org doesn't lie. So we all just caught you. So, I mean, the Americans here know we're not going to buy Vietnamese dong online anyways because we're smarter than that. We're going to go to our local bank and get it. All right, let's talk about Treasury Vault. This is absolutely ridiculous, and hopefully the guys are watching this video. So Treasury Vault, look at the checkout line right here. So I'm buying 2 bills, 2 notes, $78, and then they want to charge $26 for shipping. What a ripoff! I mean, I'm right here in Arizona. They could walk it over to me for cheaper, whatever. So they're charging $104, and that again is where I came up with that number of $104. Which is 121% higher than what the street rate is. You can't do this overseas, guys. Trust me. When I was overseas, I used to look at charts all the time when I buy currencies. And look at what it says here. This is the Treasury Vault site. This is the Treasury Vault site. I'm going to scroll down and look at what they're saying here. Treasury Vault offers the ability to buy Vietnamese dong at the lowest prices. The lowest prices? They have the highest prices online. Anyways, there are still people who are buying from them, which is hilarious. Here's the other ripoff guys, Tampa Dinar Inc. I'm going to go ahead and show you what they're doing. So, do you like what it says here? Welcome, none of your business. Because they're asking me about my income and stuff. So I'm just like, forget it. I'm just like, none of your business. So that's my screen name. So we're in the checkout for, let me scroll up. This is the checkout for Tampa Dinar or Dinar Inc. I'm going to scroll down and you can see I've selected Vietnamese dong, 1 million. They're charging $89. That's where I got this number here, $89. And scroll down to the bottom and look, the shipping is $14.99. So they get a total of $103.99. So they're only 1 cent cheaper than Treasury Vault, which is still 121% higher. Okay, guys, so there you go. There's the scam right there. Is they're ripping you off. They're making tons of money. They're overcharging on shipping. If you guys want to get Vietnamese dong, which I'm not even recommending you buying it at this point, but I need to put this video out there for people who don't know better. If you're going to buy it from Chase or Wells Fargo or Bank of America or go to your airport. I don't care. Just don't get it online, okay? You can get it for $54 at Chase. I already went over there and I got some a long time ago. Okay. It's ridiculous. I'm a guy who was in the Navy and I used to make these currency charts as to how much currencies were worth. And if I ever found out that we were getting charged 121%, I would flip out on the ship where we're exchanging our dollars for local currency, like Hong Kong. I would flip out if they were overcharging by that. You guys should be infuriated right now, but you're probably not because you've already made your purchases and it's too late. And if you try to sell it back, you're going to lose money. But yeah, this was the calculator I used to prove it. So 46.99 is the original rate from xe.com, and 5409 is what Chase charges, which gives you a total of 15.10% higher. Or, well, it's rounded up to 15.11. So, guys, I don't like to promote the big banks, but if you're going to buy currency, buy from them. Okay, and do the same thing for dinar. If you're going to buy dinar, shop online, do research before you buy it. Find out how much you're paying total for shipping and everything like that. Do not buy reserves. Do not buy options. If you buy dinar, just buy the physical currency. Do not buy the coins. Make sure the only notes you're buying are the higher ones, like the 10,000 or the 25,000, because they will probably eventually phase out those lower bills. And the funny thing is, for years, you guys have been hearing from the gurus saying that they're going to do away with the higher denomination notes. Well, isn't it funny that they just reprinted the higher denomination notes, right? And the lower denomination notes are now worthless. They're getting rid of the 50s because they're only worth 4 cents. So nobody seems to have called the gurus out on their lies. Well, I am. So there you go. I have told you guys the truth again. I don't know how many times I've done this, but I just want you guys to know what's happening out there. Avoid the scams. This is a video that we're recording right now live, as you can see. When you guys, before you finish watching this video, you know, I definitely want you to go check out that other video. Like I said, just Google Treasury Vault and it'll come up. Watch this first video and you can see how the guy had changed his prices just so I could, you know, I did my video and then he raised them up again. Pretty sneaky. But anyways, guy, we got you caught. So I'm not changing my prices now. Regardless if you change your site, you've already been caught. You've already been exposed. And so has Treasury Vault, who likes to claim that they have the lowest prices when they actually have the highest. I just think that is laughable that Treasury Vault claims that they have the lowest price on dinar and lowest price on dong and they're overcharging. Anyways, guys, give this video a thumbs up right here and then just leave a comment for me so I can read it and we can all laugh together. Okay, guys, I got to go. It is 4 o'clock in the morning and I have some client work to do tomorrow. So love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.